pay attention to what you're watching and take it all in. So yesterday on August 10th, we seen dark pool percent traded 61.4%, and almost all of it, pretty much all of it, was short percent trading. So everything in dark pools is being shorted. For some reason, they love to short through dark pools. There's loopholes, there's extra things that substantially dark pools need to be suspended, and I did just go tweet about that on my Twitter. I mean, you guys can retweet that if you want. I'm not really telling you to, because the SEC is not going to look at shit anyway. They don't know how to do their job, and they don't do their job. So I was scrolling through even more, and I seen a few weird things about AMC, and I want to show that to you guys right now. So $80 strike price, you guys can clearly see, is the max, and I was looking at this all the way down, right, all the way down, and over here on Stonko Tracker, obviously, right here, calls in the money versus puts, way off, right? So 13,000 versus 38,000 in puts, and the calls out of the money, 191,000 versus puts in the money. This is a way beat. They do not want the price rise because of gamma, but that's not the weird part, right? So you go over back to this, and then you guys see that the strike price anywhere after through $32, which we are at 31 something. Strike price for $32 all the way up to 40. There is over 50,000 contracts just between that. That's probably why they don't want us to squeeze fast now. Not that wasn't even the sketchy thing. So I did see this, and this is a pretty reliable source in my opinion on Twitter. You guys should go follow him. AMC unusual option activity in August 20 expiry. There is an open interest of 57,627 call options at the $145 strike price. The max call option strike price is 80 for August 13 expiration. Why the increase next week? Are we expecting a big jump in AMC prices? You guys heard it here. The max strike price, right? The max strike price for this week is $80. And for some reason, you can have a strike price set to 145 for next week, and there is an open interest on this for 57,627 call options at the 145 strike price. There's that many contracts that are waiting to be traded at that strike price if you want to buy them. That I thought was pretty weird. Now, the next thing I thought was pretty weird, but it really didn't surprise me, it kind of just pissed me off, was you guys already know about the whole earnings thing, right? Yeah, we've been on this perfect trend with several touch points all the way coming all the way down, and we had that clean breakout we were looking for. That's what I talked about. That's what we were looking for. And yeah, I'll admit I was wrong. A lot of other people were wrong, expecting this thing to spike very high and get out of this downtrend. Now, the only thing that happened was all of this dark pool percent traded, all of that 61% out of the 61% dark pool shorting dumped us back right along the trend. I mean, look how perfect we are riding this trend that they want. They want to bring us down as much as they can, and quite frankly, I think there are things that has to be done before this can actually squeeze, right? Either the market has to dump or the SEC has to stand up and do their job, right? Now, the fact that they pushed us down so perfectly was pretty annoying, and it was pretty, like, you guys can see that this was clear attacks on AMC. We had a great earnings. Obviously, it's not based off fundamentals, but it's kind of just logic at this point, right? You see this entire beautiful perfect trend line, and they pushed us right back under it. And as you can see, once they stuffed us under it and scared us off today with these short ladder attacks, they just let it pop, and they're kind of just releasing the gas a little bit. But don't let it fool you, right, guys? Every time we're going to pop back up to this trend, right, we have some breathing room all the way up to $32, $32.50 for tomorrow maybe. That's their breathing room before they just dump us again. So if you see that run up to $32.50 or less, I mean, don't get your hopes up. I don't want to spread FUD at all. I don't want to spread false hope either. I'm just trying to give you the no BS logic here, the story here, right? If you see that run up to $32.50, don't get too excited. If you see that breakout of 34, 35, 36, don't get excited, because what's going to happen? They're just going to dump us, right? Something has to happen. And I did tweet at the SEC yesterday. You guys probably seen that video. If you want to go retweet it, I was trying to get everyone to retweet it so our voices could be heard. If you want to go do that, go find that. It's pinned to my Twitter profile, the same handle as my YouTube. You guys can go do that. Pretty much all I got for you guys today, but I will go over really quick as to where I think AMC stock will go tomorrow. As for tomorrow, I'm going to be completely honest. Thursdays and Fridays don't usually look too good for us, don't look too hot. And seeing that there's 50,000 call options all the way up to the $40 mark from 32, that's only $8 swing. That could be not likely to happen, right? You may touch 32 or go into 32s tomorrow, but I think personally we're going to close under 32 tomorrow. And then honestly, maybe even over 32, right? But I can tell you right now, we're not going to get all the way up to that $40 mark unless we see a bigger push all the way up very high. What I'm expecting tomorrow is maybe you can touch upon this trend line, 32.50 max, but we're just going to hug that and remember, keep dumping. Now, if you see a spike tomorrow, it's most likely going to be morning or midday, just to assume we have a green day, and then it's going to dump us off. And then you're going to have some positive stuff in pre-market after hours, and then another dump off on Friday. And on Friday, I think they're going to leave us around that $30 flat level or around that $29 zone. And that is pretty much all I got for you guys today. Hit the like button, and if you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. It is free. You can unsubscribe at any time. If I piss you off, get the whole spiel, right? It's free. It's your freedom. You guys can do what you want. Just thank you for tuning in for this video, and I hope you've gotten something out of it. I love you all. A lot of you stocks out.
How we gon' get to this bag when we focus on gunplay, but trapping is all that we got. All of us gon' make it one day like church.